Fans of bread and circuses will surely be satisfied with today's column. Today, this author will show you the 10 most vivid and colorful knockouts in the history of world boxing.
Finish the knot!
September 27th, 2008. Shane Mosley KO 12 Ricardo Mayorga in the 12th round. Mosley delivered a heavy knockdown and, just a second before the end of the fight, brutally knocked out Mayorga with a powerful left hook.
Swing over the top of the right hand by Mayorga.
He's not going to run too much.
Strategy and Mayorga didn't belong in the same book, much less.
Mosley is clearly intent on trying to match fire with fire in the early going, as he said yesterday. To make him react to me. Good right hand by Mosley. De La Hoya, who was more relaxed at that phase of the fight than Mosley is, put him on his back with a left hook and hand by Mosley. Whipsaws.
His feet were doing
and
funny
a good
things.
left hook by making his point down the stretch. And another right hand. Busted.
This is what you love about Mosley. Right? He's got the crowd on its feet.
Just as he did against Oscar De La Hoya 8 years ago. Scintillating, fighting down the stretch of the fight by Shane Mosley. A brilliant 12th round. That old 12th round magic. And he knocks him down again to finish the... Mayorga just leaning into these punches as he did through much. Walks in and says, "Eat this."
May 19th, 2012. Mikel Kessler KO 4 Alan Green. In the first round, the Dane found himself on the canvas, but managed to get up and take control. In the fourth round, the Viking Warrior sent the American into a deep knockout with a perfect left hook.
Никогда не проигрывал нокаутом, всего лишь у него 2 поражения. А Грин проигрывал единожды, то в ту, то в другую сторону. И сейчас я уже вижу, что Грин является легкой. Мы видим, судья даже не стал считать нокдаун до конца. Все, песенка Кеслера была спета.
В первом раунде можно было заканчивать
И
этот
вообще
бой.
его песенка, его неудачных выступлений после его перехода в другой вес. И вот вам, пожалуйста.
Совершенно неожиданно.
May 31st, 2014. Carl Froak KO 8 George Groves. Cobra Froak settled all doubts about the stronger fighter in their pair by brutally knocking out Groves with a powerful right-hand punch in the 8th round of their rematch. October 25th, 1990. Evander Holyfield KO 3 James Douglas. The magnificent Holyfield knocked out Buster Douglas with a powerful right-hand punch in only the 3rd round.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing in the blue corner, wearing white trunks, weighing in at 246 pounds, from Columbus, Ohio, with a record of 30 wins, 4 losses, and 1 draw, with 20 knockouts.
That's in the game plan, as we heard in the corner. Georgie Benton said, keep that jab going. You're out jabbing him. Let's do that for 1 more round. And he's following the corner instructions of Georgie Benton. So far, we haven't seen any great offensive, aggressive behavior on the part of Buster Douglas. He has not been leading. He has been following so far, allowing Holyfield to do what he wants to do.
did it.
Let's take a look at that. Look at that uppercut. That's what he wanted to land. The right hand, solid. He's already going down. The left hook misses, but you only needed that right hand. A picture perfect right hand that Holyfield had practiced in case the uppercut. Exactly what he practiced. Let's watch it again. Comes the right hand, misses. He's trying Douglas for the first time. There's the uppercut. And the right hand over the uppercut. Out he goes. And he was down.
March 29th, 2008. Arthur Abraham KO 12 Elvin Ayala. In the final moments of the 12th round, the Armenian sent Ayala into a deep knockout, catching him with a powerful left uppercut.
Weiter geht, sicher gewinnt. Vielleicht nicht auf die Art, wie es sich vorgestellt hat. Der Liste eigentlich gar keiner mehr gegen ihn boxen will. Es hat verschiedene Anfragen des Managements gegeben. Da kommt sie doch noch.
Wieder sagen, irgendwie tut mir Ayala ein bisschen leid. Aber er hat gekämpft wie ein Löwe. Er hat sich sein Geld hier ganz hart verdient. Und hier kam doch wieder so eine Hand, wenn wir das Ganze noch mal in der Zeitlupe sehen. So kann eigentlich gar keiner mehr schlagen. Dieser Aufwärtshaken, die Zeitlupe von der anderen Seite zeigt deutlich. Jetzt, der ist so auf den Punkt drauf. Da kommt eigentlich keiner dran vorbei. Man sieht die Reaktion, der Junge ist wirklich weg.
March 16th, 1996. Bernard Hopkins KO4 Joe Lipy. A series of executioner's punches sent Lipy into a heavy knockout in the 4th round of the fight.
Other records. It shows that one guy might have advantage if you betting, but it doesn't show that this guy definitely has a blowout chance. Buster Douglas showed you that when he fought Mike Tyson. I don't underestimate nobody. Don't get the wrong message. Don't get the thinking that I'm overconfident. I'm just confident. I'm sure of myself.
I know the important thing is to enjoy in each moment and every second of this, day by day, because, this is a memory that I'm going to have for the rest of my life. So, I'm going to have fun with this, and then when it's time to fight, I'm just going to let it come out. I'm let just be me, fight the style that I know I'm best at, and win this fight. I'm not going to tighten up and be and hurt my efforts,
Action here in the first minute of round 1.
Bernard Hopkins in the black trunks with the gold tassels. Joe Lipy.
Entire professional career, and those fights were very brief, and they were not talented southpaws as Joe Lipy is. But Bernard answers that by...
Alex, something you rarely see. Hopkins lost his first professional fight. Normally, hand was to Roy Jones Jr., of course, maybe the most talented.
Roy Jones was not able to dominate or assert himself on Bernard Hopkins.
That fight was back in May of 1990. Views that as a fight that gave him a lot of credibility in this division.
And it gave him one other thing. It gave him the experience at the championship level in a big fight. And he thinks that's a huge edge, and I do too, in this fight with Chin.
Oh, a right uppercut! And Bernard Hopkins lands and knocks down Joe Lipy.
It's over. Joe Lipy dead on his feet and lined him up for the right. It was that uppercut and then the right and then another right, and down he went, and that fight was over. You could see even before he hit the canvas, you could see the referee wait.
May 31st, 2014. Nicholas Walters KO5 Vic Darchinyan. The more powerful Jamaican dominated throughout the fight, sending the Armenian fighter to the canvas 3 times. Walters sealed the fight with a left hook in the 5th round.
とにかくもうこのからね、このウォータースも右が19ボールに対した時にいつものボクシングできるかどうか、頭の位置は低いし、
もう左カウンター、おおとウォータース持ち返します。
ウォータースサスポーあんま変色ぶりを読めたかなというところもあると思いますね。
ガード上げています。左つきます右のストレート。
感じてますよね。
お左合わせました。おお。言います。ダルチニャン第2ラウンドダウンを取られました。これです。
コンパクトに打ちましたね。ガードダルチニャン間から行きましたね。怖くないと。もうそういう意識でしょうね。
ああそうですか。
一発だけ。
左。
来た。
グラグラグラグラっと。
ボディ来た。
倒れるしかついてきません。一回
うわー。
終わり。試合終了です。フラッシュで振り返りましょう。
でもああやってコンパクトにアッパーを当ててくるところなんかさすがですよね。
ジョーさん人気上がってくるん
ですよ。これフェザー級戦線
で。まあ今日は本当にフェザー級揃い踏みみたいな。
October 31st, 2020. Javante Davis, KO6, Leo Santa Cruz. Davis's powerful left hook in the 6th round brutally knocked out the brave Mexican.
White and green. That's in this match early remains to be been in the ring twice with Santa Cruz. You trained to face
and not extend the jab, because when he does that, I already saw early on that
the combination punching of Santa Cruz can push Davis back. There's a right hand, a right hook behind the guard. Santa Cruz comes back with a right base. Davis wants it to. He wants it to be this kind of give and take.
Pressure fight. He's a pressure fighter in this fight.
Santa Cruz wants to bring Davis into the deeper waters as they exchange. Davis pushed down. The top of their feet, but it was their feet that created the going down for Davis. And another look at it will demonstrate that it was their feet that kind of got wrapped up with each other, even though Santa Cruz was pushing forward and backwards. Davis turns 26 next Saturday. Youth is on the side of Davis. Missed by confrontation, and already so much to absorb. Oh, the shot! And the ability to focus, but Santa Cruz unloading on Davis. Davis rolling with some of those shots. Combination flow, but there's that left going to the canvas, but not for a punch. That past the midpoint as that his career. 23-0, 22 knockouts now. Santa Cruz trying to thought Santa Cruz was going to fold from his. Santa Cruz had done so much good work. There's that left uppercut, a counter punch that just was
coming, and just took him out. But again, you got to give credit to Leo Santa Cruz. He did something that
this fight, and they felt that if he had gotten through these rounds, he was going to do well in the second half. Of
Javante.
November 24th, 1990. Julian Jackson KO4 Harold Graham. Trailing on points, Jackson sent Graham into a knockout in the 4th round with a powerful right hook.
Southpaw style of Graham in the fancy pants. Middle, which in dollars can be $223,000. I make that about.
Well, it's we're trying to draw leads from Jackson.
Well, I don't know if there's anything seriously wrong with his eyesight, but there was with that punch. Marlon and his last championship bid in London, and would have won it but for being a point taken away for cautioning. That's a really bad sign for Jackson there. He's made it. He's closing it to him as though he's caught it with a thumb, but that really shouldn't are attached. He came obviously with ophthalmologist clearances from a mug, isn't it there, Jackson? He fell right across the ring.
So Graham, Red, you don't have your troubles to seek.
The contest, if the man goes down 3 times in 1 round to stop, it's not an effect here. Using every inch. Oh, what a punch!
Puncher, see, up he goes, his chin goes high, see there it is, where it has been so often in the past. Jackson took full advantage.
With the overhead camera there, as you say, just pulled his head up a bit like a weather vane there, and bang, I mean, he's brilliant.
No one's ever done that to him before. I know that. Woo, that was a beauty.
December 19th, 2014. Adonis, Stevenson, KO5, Demitri Sukhotski. The Canadian dominated throughout the match, sending Sukhotski to the canvas 3 times. Stevenson ended the fight with a lethal left hook, putting his opponent into a deep knockout in the 5th round.
Bronić swojego rywala, próbowata.
Na siłę i bardzo mało ciosów. Wie, że jednym uderzeniem może walkę wyjść, bo nie wypracowuje takich sytuacji. Skontrować, no wprawdzie to...
Oglądać poprzednio, to byłaby i tak różnica kilkunastu.
Żeby...
presję, by tam szachować. Ależ no trafił go i koniec.
Czeka, stanie, ale jeszcze bardzo rozsądne postępowanie Suchockiego, ale poczeka spokojnie, także tylko 20 sekund.
Ciosami w 5. rundzie. Oficjalne ogłoszenie werdyktu.
He is the winner by way of knockout. He is still a champion.